Active Literacy Stage 1 Partner Spelling and Dictation. This presentation is designed to provide an overview of the Stage 1 Partner Spelling and Dictation materials. Partner working, the key to building confidence and competence and making use of whiteboards, coloured pens and clip-on lists ensures that children's experience of learning to spell is active and enjoyable. Teachers should develop in the children the ability to see themselves as word builders and word detectives and make spelling more fun and exciting. Further notes and guidance for partner spelling and dictation can be found in booklet 4 of the Stage 1 pack. As you can see, the partner spelling and dictation should last approximately 10 minutes per session. It is important to remember that spelling is not a separate subject and cross-curricular links should be made. As teachers, we need to develop word awareness and interest in words and how they work. Spelling should involve cooperative learning opportunities with peer tutoring. Active spelling should take place every day. It is designed to be taught in an interactive, inquiring way. It involves the pupils learning to work collaboratively in listening to sounds within words, identifying the number of syllables in each word, looking at word shapes and patterns, remembering words by the look and say method, and thinking about and discussing tricky words. Each of these activities helps provide pupils with lots of different methods to enable them to remember and spell with consistency and accuracy. Pupils are actively involved in thinking about and talking about what they are learning in spelling, whilst developing strategies to help them remember words. There are 3 common words to be taught each week, with consolidation weeks also built in. The skills to be developed at Primary 1 include phonological skills, for example rhythm and rhyme, alliteration, being able to recognise, read and spell common words, using the text-drenched classroom to help with reading and writing, attempt to write new words with confidence, writing words independently, and also using word attack skills and strategies in pupils' reading. Using clip-on spelling mats, the children will be given an opportunity for daily practice of common words. It is suggested that a literacy box is placed on group tables for ease of access to these resources. At the beginning of each week, the class teacher will model the spelling strategy using the Think Aloud method for clip-on spelling. The teacher's board should be enlarged to A3 size, and children are given a list of 3 common words attached to their own laminated boards. One approach to learning new words in Primary 1 is: at the beginning of the lesson, the teacher will share the learning intention and introduce the new word. The teacher will then build the word using magnetic letters on the teacher's whiteboard. The teacher reads the word and asks the children to say it out loud, checking for the correct pronunciation. The teacher will then ask the children how many letters are in the word and count them out. The teacher will then ask how many sounds there are in the word. The children will listen carefully while the teacher says the word slowly. The teacher demonstrates the breakdown of letters and sounds by identifying the blending of each sound. The teacher may choose a few children to demonstrate this process with teacher support. The children begin to explore a spelling strategy to help them learn the new word. The teacher encourages the children to look carefully at the word and to take a photograph of it and print it in their mind. While the children have their eyes closed, the teacher breaks up the word by rearranging the letters. The children open their eyes and look at the mixed up letters. The teacher will then ask a pupil to come out and correct the spelling. The children can trace the word in the air or on the floor or on their hand or on their partner's back, and then this is repeated for the other 2 common words. Children will then return to their desks and write each of these words 3 times using their spelling practice mat, which can be found on page 18 of the booklet. The teacher will be checking for correct letter formation and finger spacing at this point. When the children have written their word, they read it to themselves and then they read it to their partners. Strategy spelling. Strategies are just plans that pupils use to help solve problems or complete a task, whether it's correctly spelling a word, reading a word, or comprehending a text. It is a means to an end, but it is no use if it is not managed well by the pupil. Some strategies developed in the pack are syllabification, word shape, tricky letters, and using compound words. After the initial taught lesson, pupils can take the boards every morning to practice the spelling words for that week. At the end of each week, the 3 words taught should be assessed by recording in a small jotter. A short sentence containing some or all of the spelling words could be dictated. Each assessment should be dated. As the words are taught, they should be displayed on an area in the classroom of the reading and writing wall. Things to remember are teacher modelling. Reciprocal teaching from pupil to pupil is key to learning to spell, and practicing words by writing them out itself is not a successful method. A spelling test can take place. Other examples of daily spelling activities include spelling buddies or partners, magnetic boards, dictation, and partner dictation. Remember, phonics and spellings are introduced on different days. You should only be spending approximately 10 minutes a day on the spelling activities. Lots of repetition is necessary. Fun phonics and spelling activities are extras. Please do not spend hours making these. Jotters, whiteboards, laminated sheets can all be used instead of photocopying.